Alright, Baltimore Bicycle Rider YouTube, and I'm just going to do a quick comparison between the Trek Ceckpoint ALR4, and this is my bike, so I can really talk intelligently about this bike because I ride the heck out of this thing. And I have recently been able to use the carbon fiber SL6. So this is the bike I really wanted to buy myself, but since I own a bike shop, I have to live within my means. And to tell you the truth, bike shops aren't making much money right now. So rather than buying myself, even though I own the shop, carbon fiber SL6, and I do like this bike because I'm a big fan of the SRAM electronic rival group set on a gravel bike. So I really like this. I'll go into detail later about why I like that system for a gravel bike as a gravel racer and a mechanic that has to, you know, work on gravel bikes a lot, even out on the fly. But this is the bike that I bought myself. I get an EP discount from Trek, and I still have to watch, you know, how much money I spend. Plus, I wanted to buy something that my customers can afford to buy. So the price point on the ALR4 is around $1,800. I've had really good luck in the past with the SRAM Apex 10. This is now the SRAM Apex 11, but I have ridden the heck out of this group system. It's a rock solid acoustic group system that I know works really well. That's no nonsense and absolutely awesome on a gravel bike. This is the bike that I really beat the heck out of. I do a lot of urban riding on this bike. I commute on this bike. We do urban assaults on this bike, and yes, I do lead a lot of gravel rides, and I'm a gravel racer. So basically a stock bike. I did a few things. I put a Redshift Sport stem on the front just for a little bit of added comfort. Of course, a Garmin mount and a belt. Put the little fender on. So really, I'm going to call this a stock bike. You can see I haven't even cut my steer tube on it. The one big upgrade I did was put a set of long graphene wheels on it, so that lightened up this bike quite a bit. And that's what I want to do in this video, is just compare what the ALR4 weighs with the carbon fiber wheels on it. And it's about a 1,500 gram wheel set. So this bike is coming in, I weighed it earlier, about 22 pounds. So 22 pounds as it sits, how I ride it. Now let me grab the carbon fiber model, the SL6, and once again, this is a rental bike. So if you come to Biloxi, Mississippi, and you want to rent a cool bike, you can actually rent this bike from Biloxi Bicycle Works, which is my little bike shop. So this bike here, and of course, you know, this is just a roundabout weight, 21 pounds. So 1 pound less. I have to say, for 1,800 bucks, and let's say $1,000 worth of rims, you know, I've got 2,800 bucks into a gravel bike that's really rock solid and awesome to ride. Would I rather have the SL6, and I believe this is about a $5,500 bike? This is absolutely stock. I'm very impressed. I've ridden this bike a few times. I really like the wheel set on this bike. 21 pounds for a completely stock gravel bike that's very capable. And people ask me, can I tell the difference between the carbon frame and the aluminum frame? Absolutely. The carbon frame rides smoother. I feel it's more responsive. It is that next level, but it's also the next level on the pocketbook. So you've got to kind of weigh out what you can afford. For an $1,800 stock bike, the ALR4 is really good, and then I was lucky enough to get a carbon set of wheels for less than $1,000. So I have, you know, a really good bike for the price in that bike, but when it comes to next year's gravel race season, I would love one of these. So Trek, if you're watching, you want me to put one of these on a podium, I will work my butt off at the Mississippi Gravel Cup to put one of these on a podium. But then again, you have to look at the price difference between $1,800 and $5,500. Do I think this bike is worth it? Absolutely, but you have to have $1,500 to get it, or $5,000 to get it. So really, I think they're both awesome bikes. I'm just coming off a Specialized Diverge. I've been a big fan of the Specialized Diverge. I've raced it for a couple gravel seasons in a row, and I have hit the podium on that bike. So, do I like the Ceckpoint better than the Diverge? Yes. I think the Trek Ceckpoint is a better bike. I do sell Trek. I used to sell Specialized, but that's not the reason I'm saying. I really feel like I've got a fiduciary responsibility to say my honest opinions of that bike. The Future Shot gave me some problems on that Specialized. They do have the parts back in stock, but there was a while when I couldn't even get the part as a dealer to fix my own Specialized gravel bike because of that proprietary system in the headset. So I think you don't need all that anymore. Make it light, make it robust, build the compliance into the carbon fiber frame, and with a gravel bike, you do have big air volume tires to really mitigate those kind of problems. So I don't think you need a proprietary system for a shot. On the rear end, and that's what I like about Trek, that's where I think you need a little bit more suspension, a little bit more comfort, and they've built in an ISO speed dampener in here that's very simple, very lightweight, and really does the job well. So I'm going to vote for the Ceckpoint above the Diverge. I do like the looks of the Diverge with a drop chainstays. I just got used to that look, but this bike rides better, so I think there's something to the diamond frame. I talked to a frame engineer recently, and he had a couple good points that I wasn't educated on, and I think the diamond frame really adds a little bit of compliance and still gives you all the stiffness you need in it. So just really quick on the weight difference, stock SL6 was 22 pounds, and my modified AL4, which is a much less expensive bike, was 1 pound less, but that is with a set of carbon wheels on it. So both of them are awesome bikes. If you have a Trek dealer, definitely go to your local Trek dealer. Your Trek dealer needs you, especially if they're an independent bike dealer. They need you more than ever right now. We're in June of 2024. Support your local bike shop. If you don't have a local bike shop, or if you're on the Mississippi Gulf Coast and you want to know how these bikes ride, come by Biloxi Bicycle Works. I'm educated on these. My staff's educated on these. We'd love to point you in the right direction with a gravel bike. We think gravel bikes are taking over, and for a good reason. I am a roadie. My camera woman, Alana, she loves to ride a road bike too, but we both own gravel bikes for a reason. Our gravel bikes get way more use, even in the urban environment. So, Trek Ceckpoint's absolutely awesome. The aluminum frame, as a bike shop owner and aficionado of gravel, I'm riding one, and it's perfectly good with me. But if you have the extra dough, definitely think about an SL, or shoot, even the SLR. So, anyway, Bart from Bicycle Rider YouTube. If you like what we do on Bicycle Rider on our YouTube channel, just hit like and subscribe. These are unplanned, uncanned videos. We just kind of talk about how we feel about bikes off the cuff. So, like and subscribe definitely helps YouTube, let you guys know that you're watching me, and helps me support the channel. So, Bicycle Rider YouTube, over and out. Thank you.